I got divorced from my ex-husband after 6 years together, and now I'm regretting it. I left him because he stopped trying. No dates, no conversations, just silence. He'd come home from his 12-hour shifts at the warehouse and disappear into the garage until midnight, every single night. I begged him to talk to me, asked him what was wrong, if he was having an affair, if he didn't love me anymore. He'd just look at me with these tired eyes and say, "I'm fine, just working on a project." When I asked what project, he'd change the subject. After 3 years of this, I couldn't take it anymore. I'd eat dinner alone, sleep alone, wake up alone. We were roommates, not spouses. I tried everything: couples therapy, date nights I planned myself. He'd show up, but his mind was somewhere else. I finally told him I wanted a divorce. He signed the papers the same week, didn't argue, didn't ask me to reconsider, just signed his name and handed them back. That's when I knew he'd checked out of our marriage long ago. I moved into a studio apartment across town and tried to rebuild. Started therapy, lost 15 pounds from stress, then slowly got better. My friends set me up with Marco, a sales manager who loved going out. We'd hit restaurants every weekend, took a trip to Nashville, went to concerts, everything my ex never wanted to do. I convinced myself I was happier. Marco texted me good morning every day, planned actual dates, remembered my coffee order, all the things that should matter, but I felt empty. I'd be at dinner with Marco and catch myself wondering what my ex was doing, if he ever thought about me, if our entire marriage meant nothing to him. 6 months after the divorce finalized, I realized I'd left a box of my grandmother's photos at the old house. My ex said I could pick them up anytime, so I drove over last Saturday morning. I still had my key. The house looked the same. I grabbed the box from the hall closet, and as I was leaving, I noticed the garage door was cracked open. I'd never been allowed in there during those 3 years. He always kept it locked. I pushed it open. The entire garage was filled with furniture. Not just furniture, hand-carved wooden pieces. A crib with intricate designs, a rocking chair with my initials carved into the back, a changing table, a toy chest. There were at least 20 pieces in different stages of completion, some finished and polished, others abandoned with tools still lying next to them. My hands were shaking. I walked further in and saw a bookshelf designed to look like a tree. Tiny wooden animals lined up on his workbench, a mobile with hand-carved stars and moons hanging from the ceiling. Each piece was museum quality. He'd taught himself advanced woodworking for this. Then I saw the notebook. It was sitting on his main workbench, pages worn and stained with wood dust. I opened it. The first page had furniture sketches with measurements and notes in his handwriting, but at the top of the page was a date circled in red, 3 years ago, the exact day I miscarried. Below it, he'd written, "She needs time. Don't pressure her. Don't talk about it unless she wants to. Build the future for when she's ready. Show her I still believe we'll get there." I flipped through the pages. Every single piece of furniture had a date started, notes about what wood to use, which design she might like better. Page after page of plans for a nursery I didn't know existed. There was an entry from 8 months ago. She asked about therapy today. I can't tell her about this. What if she thinks I'm pushing her? What if she's not ready? Just keep building. Keep showing up. The last entry was from the week I asked for divorce. Maybe I got it wrong. Maybe silence wasn't what she needed. But I can't stop now. 47 pieces planned, only finished 23. I sat on the garage floor and cried. He'd spent every night out here for 3 years building us a future, piece by piece, thinking he was giving me space to heal, and I thought he'd stopped caring. I picked up one of the wooden animals, a tiny elephant with perfect details. Our baby's room was going to be safari-themed. I'd mentioned it once, months before the miscarriage. He remembered. I texted him with shaking hands. "I'm at the house. I found the garage." He responded in 2 minutes. "Keep whatever you want. I don't need them anymore." Then another text. "I'm sorry I wasn't what you needed. I'm sitting in a garage full of furniture my ex-husband built for a baby we lost, and a future I destroyed." Marco is texting, asking about dinner tonight. My ex-husband just apologized to me. I don't know what to do.